Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button, please. Yeah. Yeah. Hit the like button, please. We about to get started.
Hey, cousin.
A lot of these men are sticking their eggplants down the throat of Billy's mouth.
Into a girl's.
We'll return after these messages.
I've been dating since I'm 16. Where is he?
Where is she getting this idea that she'd even make a good partner?
A lot of these men are sticking their eggplants down the throat of Billy's mouth.
We in here. $25 keeps me on 2 hours. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. Or you could do super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Even though YouTube take 30% off the top and make me wait 30 days to get it, 70% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Let's get into this ridiculous nonsense. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. Let's talk about this guy. What up, T Orlando? Well, not a particular guy, but let's talk about this guy that all these 30-plus-year-old women want. Or actually, let's talk about a guy that these 30-plus-year-old women don't want, but don't realize how rare that guy even is. Yeah, let's talk about that. Hey, I don't know how much we can trust this website. It says live search using surveys conducted by U.S. Census Bureau and NCHS. So those are pretty credible sources. So let's take a look at this guy that all these women are looking for. They're actually looking for a guy more rare than this because this only has so much criteria you can, look with. This doesn't count for emotional intelligence and sense of humor and shit. So they're looking for a tenth of whatever I come up with on this. But let's just take a peek at him. He's about this mythical man. He's about 30 to 50. We'll say he's not married, and we'll just give him. We'll just say any race. We're gonna really try to give these women the benefit of the doubt. They don't really want a fat man, but I'm not gonna say obese. They don't want a fat man. So let's start there. I'm not even gonna do the 6 feet. We'll do 5'10". You know, we're really trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, and we're not even gonna do 100K. You know, let's just do 50K. Now let me ask y'all a question. Does this seem like a crazy criteria? 30 to 50, not married, any race, at least 5'10", not obese, and make 50K. That doesn't sound too crazy. Like, if a decent looking 30-year-old woman said these were her standards based on what we usually see on my show, we would say, well, that ain't bad. She seemed pretty reasonable. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. 3.6% of men. And that was us being pretty reasonable. That was pretty reasonable. Because let's go back. They don't really want this guy. If you talk to every, well, really, we could say 25, but we'll go 30. If we talk to every single 30 plus woman in America and said, we found you a guy, he's not married, we're not going to tell you his race, he's 5'10, he's not obese, and he makes about 50K. Do you think any of these women would be like, yeah, let me meet him? Most single 30-year-old women wouldn't even want to meet this guy that I just put in. They wouldn't even want to meet a top 3.6% man. Wouldn't even want to meet him. Think about how crazy that is. What up, Lauren? Think about how crazy that is because honestly, most of the women that we go over on my show are bottom. All things considered, we're not just talking about looks. We talking about like just your rating as a potential uh, mate for a man. These women are bottom. At least bottom 30% women, even the pretty ones. If all things are considered, as far as her actually being a likable, good mate to a man, they're bottom 30 percenters, and they would scoff at a top 3.6% man. Think about it. Even the website said this is a aspiring cat lady for just wanting a man that's between 30 and 50, not married, 5'10", not obese, earning 50,000 a year. That's a cat lady. And keep in mind, this isn't accounting for emotional intelligence, funny, good vibe, good in bed, or at least decent in bed. Is gonna get along with her family. Is gonna like her back. You know what I'm saying? So we're at least at 0.3%. You know what I mean? And this is and even if he met those other criterias that we can't count for here, she still would scoff at him because of some of the things right here. Oh, he's only 5'10. He only makes 50,000. That's not really financially stable. You know what I mean? So they would scoff at a 0.36% man, even though they're bottom 30%. I just wanted to throw that out there. Because none of the women we go over on my channel would be considered top 3.6% women. Let's do the reverse real quick. Let's see. I wouldn't even consider that a above average man, but I mean he is because it was a top 3.6% man. So let's just play this game on the other side a little bit. These women are at least 30. They're 30 to, we'll just say, 50. Okay, not married. Um, let's see. Should I do exclude mothers? We won't exclude mothers. Any race, exclude overweight and obese. I mean, we'll just do any height. We'll do any height. And just say 50K. Well, no, let's exclude mothers. Fuck it. So to us, fellas, does this seem like a man with crazy standards? He she is between 30 and 50, so that's already like lowering our standards. It's an old bitch. So she 30 to 50, so we being really fair with the age. If we were just looking for a companion, we don't want a woman who's married, obviously. See, that's why I was going back and forth about should we exclude mothers. Between 30 and 50, maybe it's silly. I won't exclude mothers. She can even have kids. 30 to 50, any race, any height. Let's just see. Oh, about the same. Hey guys, that's a top 3.15% woman right there. Did that seem like a top 3.15% woman? Oh, that's crazy. Interesting. So let's just do if we exclude mothers. Let's exclude mothers. 0.6. 4 out of 5 red pills. Damn. All right, let's go back. Let's tweak it. Let's say we really trying to find a mate, y'all. So how picky? Okay, let's not exclude mothers. We got to exclude married, any race, any height. Let's just exclude obese. She could be overweight. We'll give her that. So she just can't be obese, but she could be fat. Let's see if we got any more action on the dating market, fellas. And she at least got to make something. Let's say 30K. Just work at Walmart, something. Or you know what? We won't even. We'll be the provider. Fuck it. Any income. Fuck it. We'll be the provider. But we know from this age range, she ain't gonna be submissive and she's stuck in her ways. So she's not gonna be a good stay-at-home wife, girlfriend, anything. She's stuck in her ways and she don't know how to submit because she's single between 30 and 50. But let's just not worry about that. All right, let's see what kind of action we got now. Come on, come on. Okay. Oh, okay. Boom. There we go, y'all. There we go. So 1 in 5. Cool. So we finally got action on the dating market. But let's go back. Let's go back and play with it a little more. Now let's go through this as if I was really trying to find a mate between 30 and 50 based on RB standards. Let's try to find RB's dream woman. She's between 18 and 25. Not married, not a mother. She's any race. I don't care about race. She's pretty much any height. I'll take a cool chubby chick, but we'll exclude obese. We'll exclude obese. And for RB, she got to be doing something. She got to at least have a 30K at least. Let's see what I'm working with. Action. We got action on the dating market. So 18 to 25. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go back. She could make 20K. She young, early 20s. She can make 20K. Fuck it. At least she got a job. Preferably, I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be a little person. So let's at least go 5 foot. And I don't want her to be. I don't want her to be a giant either. So let's go. Let's just go 5'10". Mm, let's go 5'10". All right, let's see what I'm working with now. It's about to get a little more shabby. Oh, it went up. I got action, y'all. I'm down to earth and I got action. See, so it's not unrealistic for guys to want a woman 18 to 25 with no kids who ain't completely obese. That ain't bad, y'all. That ain't bad. Now let's go back real quick and type in the guy that these women really want real quick. And then we'll move on to the ridiculous nonsense. Let's type in the guy that they really want. 30 to 50, they don't want them married. Really, let's just do black women first. Most people want to date in their race. So let's go with black women. Most black women want to date black men. So okay, he's black. At least 6 foot. We know they at least want 6 foot. They don't want them fat. They don't want them fat, and they at least want them to make 100K. I should know this one by heart now, y'all. They at least want them to make 100K before tax. This is about to be so funny. This is the man that most black women want, even though they're the bottom of the barrel. You don't belong on this planet, black women. So okay, so just keep this in mind, people. Every time we go over a black woman and she's saying what she wants, just keep in mind she's talking about 0.06. So that whole top 10% should I be saying, that top 5% should I be saying. This is the new number I have to quote. It's literally 0.52 of all black men in that age range. Like, just make sure. Look, if I forget, y'all make sure I quote. Okay, T. Orlando, if you care to share, they're looking for a 0.06 man. Let's go white women. I feel like white women are a little more lenient. So white women, let's see. White man. I mean, they want 6'2", but I'll give them 5'10". I think white women are a little more realistic on average. They don't really want obese. They still want that 100. I'll say they'll fuck with a nigga that makes 75. Okay. What the white women looking like? Yeah, 1.3%, almost like double. But they still cat enthusiast. So yeah, these women are looking for a top 1%er while being some of the worst options based on what men care about. But let's get into it. I'll let y'all vote. I'll let y'all vote on what you want to see. We got Pop the Balloon, we got Melly, and we got let me show y'all. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, y'all. So 1 for Melly, 2 for Pop the Balloon, 3 for Kendra. And fuck it, I'll add 1 more. 4 for Snow Bunnies. What the fuck? All right. So 1 for Melly, 2 for Pop the Balloon, 3 for this Kendra, and 4 Snow Bunny. I'm gonna keep going through it. 1 for Melly, 2 for Pop the Balloon, 3 for this Kendra, 4 for Snow Bunny. You got 2 votes for 2. 1 for Melly, 2 for Pop the Balloon, 3 for Kendra, 4 for Snow Bunny. What are we looking like, y'all? Pop the Balloon is in the lead with 2 votes. Waiting for a couple more votes. We got one. Oh, we got 3 for Pop the Balloon. It's Pop the Balloon is in the lead by 3. All right, keep voting, y'all. We got 4 votes for Pop the Balloon. I think it's gonna be Pop the Balloon. Mm. Orlando, if you don't mind, what's your stats? Let's see how rare T Orlando is, and then we'll watch Pop the Balloon. What's your stat, T Orlando? What's your stats? Think. Wait, I should play Manosphere. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. How old are you? You're not married. So how old are you, T Orlando? I know you're over 40. 6'5". I know you're black. You're 6'5". I mean, I don't know if you want to say your income, but how old are you? Or you could maybe give a ballpark income. Um, or you could say your age. We're gonna see how rare he's 46. He's 46. Well, we're just gonna 46. Well, 46 to 51. All right, fine. 46 to 51. And do you want to give a okay over 6 figures? We'll just say 105. Um, let's see what T Orlando is, and then we'll see how he gets more butts than ashtrays.
I don't know what you heard about me, but if you can't get a dollar out of me, no Cadillac, no perms you can't see, then I'm a motherfucker P.I.M.P.
In reality, he's just a tall, dark skinned nigga with a big dick. If you want me to be really honest, he's really just
Alexa, I don't think mom and sister were like you on a live saying stuff like that. No, no, no.
Like, yeah, you broke the calculator, T Orlando. You're that much of a Tyrone. It couldn't even compute how much of a Tyrone you are, T Orlando. Let's just okay. So let's see. Let's see. So let's expand the age. Okay, I guess that's why I fucked it up. Okay. All right. There we go. Not married. I mean, you still basically broke it. I mean, it's you basically don't exist. It's 0.0000.
in reality, he's just a tall, dark skinned nigga with a big dick. If you want me to be really honest, he's really just
Alexa, I don't think mom and sister were like you on a live saying stuff like that.
How? Hold on, brother. How? I'm saying how? Like, talk to me, bro.
Yeah, he said drop the height to 6 feet. Let's drop it to 6. See if we can get him existing. You still pretty much don't exist. even with dropping the height to 6. I mean, I guess that's in the realm of existing. 0.037. That's in the realm of existing. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Do it. Think we got a unanimous vote on Pop the Balloon.
Okay? It's no pressure, but it's pressure. But just be yourselves, okay? And we're gonna get in and have a good time. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this show going. Let's welcome our first single.
But let's talk about the bros outfits real quick. Uh, in the line look like he about to go rob a joint. So I'm gonna say hell no on his outfit. I like so what is those look like corduroy pants? I mean, at least it looked like corduroy pants put some effort in. He put some effort in. Probably the best dressed is probably I don't know if he white, but in the blue top, he's probably the cleanest, most well dressed. The outfit I hate the most, y'all already know. Y'all already know, man. What is it? A purple shirt with a orange fucking sleeves with a button up under it with some also with what looks like corduroy pants. That outfit is absurd. Absolutely absurd. Now, bro, with the urban black tee with the gold chain with the I mean it still look nice. It's a nice little smooth, casual urban look. And the last dude, he dressed pretty good. That's a smooth little dinner date outfit, the boot, jean, just nice little sweater. So yeah. So the worst dressed is the robber, the kick your dough nigga, and the dude with the braids and the purple shirt. But let's see what happens. But yeah, I want to say this. Like I say it all the time, fellas. If you don't look good and you're not tall or whatever, or even if you're kind of socially awkward, you can work on the socially awkward part. But dressing fly, bro, you don't like dressing fly and smelling good. Every dude could do that. Every dude, even if it take him a couple years to do it, every dude could build up a nice wardrobe, even if it's spending $200 a year trying to upgrade your wardrobe. Like you don't understand how many points you go up walking into the room fresh from head to toe, smelling good. Already you're an above average man, even if you deformed in the face and socially awkward. I feel like you already catching eyes. Like, who is that well dressed dude that just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a quick, easy way to be a step ahead of the competition. I mean, I'm not really a huge fan of the chopped jeans either. He could have, if he just would have had some regular jeans on, that would have been better. But yeah, fellas, dressing is very important, especially. I mean, really in life. Just they say dress the way you want to be addressed. I agree, even though I don't dress that good, but I just don't give a fuck. But I'm giving advice. But yeah, dressing good and smelling good goes a long way with women. And also confidence. Anybody can build their confidence. I know some stupid motherfuckers with confidence. I know some ugly motherfuckers with confidence. I know some short motherfuckers with confidence. Anybody can build up their confidence. So there's no excuse not to build that up. And the way to build up confidence is getting a couple things that you're competent at. Or another thing to build confidence on is just being a decent, good person, because that's rare. That makes you special. I'm just a decent, good guy. Most guys aren't that. So build your confidence on that. And that's a good thing to build your confidence on because nobody can really take it away from you. Nobody could take away the fact that I'm a decent dude. You could beat me up, you could rob me, you could whatever, but you can't take away who I am as a person. But yeah, build your confidence up, dress fly, smell good. Nobody, no man on the planet can say, oh, I can't do that. No man on the planet, well, I ain't gonna say that, but no able-bodied man on the planet can say, oh, I can't lift some weights. I get if you sick or you got some type of whatever. But most men could pick some weights up, you know? Most men could do some research on what is considered a nice attire. Y'all get the point. Let's keep cooking.
Let's welcome our first single lady. Yeah. Now, what is your name and your age?
My name is Lori and I'm 36.
At your age, you're basically unmatchable. Like, forget about it. Basically, you're done. You're like a has-been, and no man will ever go for you.
You gotta know when to say when. Bitch, our coochie cutter days are over. Forever 21 was a lie. Say it ain't. Stop playing with yourself.
So, Lori, what are you experiencing on the DC dating scene? And especially since the holidays are upon us, what are you experiencing?
So I'm experiencing a lot of non-intention.
Are you fucking serious, ho? like his. You know how many times I hear this shit? You know all y'all do the same shit. Whether if you was some homeless shit trying to dig cigarettes out of a trash can or you live in the White House.
You're a whore.
Is it a wig? Is it a what? Is it a real hair? Somebody help me out. The dress is nice. So I said something nice. Miriam, if you're listening, I said something nice. The dress is nice. Um, I don't like the age, but it's rare that you're gonna find a 24-year-old on one of these shows. They just don't have to be. Her size is a problem. There's no excuse not to be fit. You know, you want to find a man, get fit, put in the work. But you know what? They don't have to because they know this. Look, she still get gas station attention. So she like, yeah, the fat fall in all the right places. But this woman is arguably bigger than the men on the panel, and that's usually the case with B Dubs, which isn't. It's not a good thing, man. The woman is supposed to be the small one, you know. But they know they can still pull black men being fat. So why get skinny? White women know that top tier Brad ain't going for that shit. Top tier, what is it? Top tier Tatum ain't going for that shit. They know, but they figure top tier T Orlando might fuck with it.
There's just a lack of commitment, a lack of intention for a committed relationship. So it's been a little struggle, but I'm in it to win it.
Where is she getting this idea that she'd even make a good partner?
I mean, she keeps saying lack of intention. Where is she getting this idea that she would even make a good partner? That's what I want to know, AD. Yeah. Why would a man want to be intentional with you? An overweight, ran through 36-year-old woman. With all due respect, I'm not hating, but we just be breaking down the math. Why? And look, y'all know what I say. There's no such thing as a good woman still single at 36 unless she's a widow. I'm not getting the vibe she's a widow. Cause she keep talking about how guys refuse to be intentional with her. Why do y'all go after guys? Like, listen, all these bitches have an inbox full. The ugly ones, the fat ones, the short ones, the weird ones. All of them have an inbox full. Like, a good woman knows how to use her discernment to know before she even give a dude a conversation, like what type of time he on. You know what I mean? So what does that say about you that you keep giving chances to dudes who aren't intentional and probably didn't seem intentional from the jump? See, this is what the women don't say. He isn't intentional after I give him buns. Because even T. Orlando's seem kind of intentional up until the point where they clap. See, they're not mentioning that the unintentionality comes after they bust the cheeks. Unintentionality comes after the satisfied sexuality. Bars. But they're not gonna mention that part.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, y'all heard, what she's experienced a little bit and what she's looking for. So we're going to get into
The studio audience, man. I didn't know it was a studio. Like, I didn't know that this was the behind the scenes. Like,
our show. And the good part about it is that I think we've been up here probably about maybe a good minute, and these gentlemen haven't popped their balloon for you. they have not popped their balloon. So what's one question that you have for these gentlemen?
Okay, so my first question is, did you exercise your civic duty? Did y'all vote?
Let's find out. Come on.
out of all the words she could have used, the first word that came out of her mouth was exercise. It's just no self awareness.
Oh my God!
I'm not a devil, and by no means am I a monster.
Walk with me. What's your name and your age?
Kirvin Simon, 29. And yes, I voted.
What's your name and your age?
Jay, 43. No, I didn't vote.
What's your name and your age?
Listen to me. Can felons even vote? I don't think. Wait, can felons vote? I don't think felons can vote. I'm almost positive felons can't vote, or maybe I'm. Let's just see. The world is changing before my eyes. Maybe something changed since the last time I heard about it. I don't think felons can vote. Fuck it. Anyway, not saying he a felon, but that did pop up in my mind. Was the host really in Black Panther for real, or is that a joke? Or did you really notice her in Black Panther? Anyway, ma'am, I get it. We're on the show. You had to come up with a question to ask. But are you really looking for somebody? Because you're in no position to dismiss a guy because he didn't vote or he doesn't vote. I honestly, I think it's a stupid criteria. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. That's where I'm at with it.
I get it, but then I don't get it. That's where I'm at with it.
I mean, yeah, you should be asking something more solid. You know, if a man vote or not isn't going to play a part in y'all day to day lives. And plus, it's kind of masculine. I mean, I know that might sound silly, but you being so pressed about what my political views are, to me, it's kind of masculine. And honestly, if you were in your proper feminine role, look, you're supposed to be getting on my program anyway. but it's hard to mold a 36-year-old woman, and that's why it's just all fucked from the start.
Women like this need to just be carted off to Mars, put them in an oxygen bubble on Mars, and just forget they exist. All right.
IK Wagwu, 27, and yes, I voted.
Hey. What's your name and your age?
Bertram, 26, and yes, I did vote.
What's your name and your age?
Nasser, 38, and voted early.
Hey.
Don't throw the early in there. You trying to get some extra points? Oh my goodness. Is his name Nasir? You got the same name as Nas? Let's just hear that again. See if this motherfucker name is Nasir, like the rapper.
What's your name and your age?
Nasser, 38, and voted early.
Hey. All right, he put that emphasis on early. Okay. What is your name and your age?
My name is Dom. I'm 36, and yes, I voted.
Okay. Well, we're not going to ask what we voted for. We're just going to take steps back. Now, I know you got another question.
Yes.
So let's work our way back. And again, these gentlemen are holding on to their balloons. So they're feeling you for sure. So what question do you have for them?
So if money was not an option, if we didn't live in this world that is transactional with money and currency, what would you be doing with your life?
Actually, is a good question. So I'll give her props for that. I actually like that question. Very thoughtful. That was a good one.
I'll be doing the same thing. I'm an artist, so I love making music and sharing my light with the world.
I'll be traveling the world like I'm doing now.
Okay, traveler.
Leaving Belize with 19 Instagrams, 11 phone numbers, 3 girl besties, 2 crushes, 1 situationship, a UTI, and a heart full of memories. Mom, don't go off with any strangers on your trip. Me on a boat with strangers on my trip. You know, and then
shout out to John. He donated $5. He's the live stream sponsor, king of the stream. $5 down, 20 to go to keep me on for 2 hours. He says, liberal states want illegal aliens to vote. They'll damn sure let felons vote. Everybody shout out John in the chat. He's the live stream sponsor. $20 more to go to keep me on 2 hours.
That's a hard nigga.
It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
Hit it.
You a gangster now. I'm winning any motherfucker where I can't lose.
Yeah, so I'm a huge bookworm, so I'll probably be on an island, like just probably reading somewhere like Fiji, remote, because I just love reading books.
I'm an artist as well, so I'll be making music and also being a voice for my community.
Have a present and active role in family.
A what?
Present and active role in your family. You don't work, right? Now you get to be dad. Now you get to be the husband, right?
Come on now.
You said money removed.
Money removed. Yes.
That's the sucky part about being the big dog provider. You taking care of these kids, and you don't even get to enjoy them really. You know, you busting your ass to take care of them, make sure they can eat and they got a roof over their head, but you don't get to spend much time with them. I mean, yeah, it's life. It's life.
I would be investing in others, whether it's providing a platform for them to share their art or promoting their business.
Excellent.
Beautiful. So let's take some steps back now. We've heard, some of your questions.
All right, let's talk about it. Who does she like? Look, she didn't been ran through by the best and worst of them. So she's a B-dub, so we know she's gonna consider like who look like they got some money. So White Zaddy is looking scrumptious to her, I'm sure. Other than that, she don't want no nerves. She's not feeling the green jacket. She's not feeling the purple shirt. The dude with the ripped jeans is similar to what's been running through her since she was 15. Uh, the eclectic dude, well, the dude in the black hoodie should just go. The eclectic dude, eh, he got action maybe.
Questions. So let's find out if these gentlemen have some questions for you. So if you could ask her one question, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
What do you do for fun?
Oh my God, absolutely, absolutely. So one of the things I do for fun is I coach middle school girls basketball, travel, and AAU. I'm actually also training to be a Team USA Gold Certified basketball coach. So 3-on-3, maybe Junior Olympics.
Do you have any kids?
I ain't got no husband, so I ain't got no kids.
I mean, damn, sis, why does somebody have to tell you not to be a bitch? Why is that your go-to?
Funky dog head, bitch. How dare you, punk motherfucker? Back off, bitch, before.
So you know what? I'll give her credit for that. No out of wedlock children.
Do you have any kids?
I ain't got no husband, so I ain't got no kids.
What's the worst part about dating?
Men. No, just
Listen, don't make a scene, all right?
I want to talk to that fucking bitch.
Hey, be fucking nice. Don't fuck up in here.
Women have it hard! Okay, women have it hard! You have no idea what women go through every day, okay?
That shit can't be forgiven by any man who has any common sense. Is
It never be coincidence. That's a coincidence.
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious.
I've slept with over 200 men.
200 men?
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Something is wrong here.
The worst part about dating, I would say, is that, especially as you get older, being able to find the adequate time to be able to make space for an appropriate date. I work a lot, however, I do think it's important, but yeah, just being able to find time.
Shout out to White Zaddy. He made a joke that he was gonna pop his balloon when she was talking about men. Like, oh, you want to blame men for everything? I might be ready to pop. I like that. So he ain't that much of a simp. Well, he still may be one, but you get my point. But that's another reason why dating after 30 is just it's just a pain in the ass. Cause like, yeah, people have lives, jobs, careers. Some of these women got kids, responsibilities, sick family members. Like, It's just nah, man. Don't nobody want to deal with all that. Trying to work your way through her schedule, like dating at over 40, over 50. You got to work around when she got the grandkids. It's just too much, and it's just not worth all the hassle. And that's why men date younger.
Date. I work a lot. However, I do think it's important, but yeah, just being able to find time.
Does age
Don't
matter?
do it.
Does age matter?
Those kind of bossy and aggressive and masculine. Don't do it. I see you about to pop, nigga. You better not do it. I'll fuck you up. See, it's just they can't help it, man. These masculine bitches just can't help it.
Misogynist. As he said, misogyny is still real in our community. I would say, number one, I know it's a shock to everyone, but sexism remains real and a very pertinent issue. But
Did you know that 25% of women in the United States are getting treated for a mental illness? That means 75% of them are running around untreated.
I told you that bitch crazy.
Does age
Don't
matter?
do it.
Does age matter to you?
Age absolutely matters. And I think the reason why age matters is because just likeness, being able to understand who you are fully as a person. The older you get, I think the more wisdom you get, the more understanding you get about life, and the more you're not attached to, I would say, like your emotions. You're more led by like understanding and responsibility and just more common sense.
That's all. Sure. So what if you do meet somebody who's younger than have all those?
Hold up. I mean, I give you no. I'm
like, she might reconsider.
I won't. I mean,
If you catch her on a sidewalk and you in a car, it is what it is.
Of course not. Of course not. Of course not.
You know, I'm just tired.
She might not have told you this, but my daughters do not respect men. So I'm letting you know that now, and I'm not joking when I tell you that, brother. And they have mouths when it comes to them getting into disagreements and engagements with men, and they will verbally put some lashings on you, brother, because they don't respect men. I'm just giving it to you forefront, brother, so you know what you're going in.
Yeah. Yeah, she got a bad attitude, people. A bad attitude.
The reason why these men keep threatening you about being single and dying alone and you're a cat lady is because you being single is the greatest threat, especially to this modern day man. Don't fall for his nonsense talking about you gonna be a cat lady. Say thank you.
I'm just playing. I'll be honest. If I have yet, so I'm up for a challenge, but I have yet to meet an individual or a man that is younger than me that is able to communicate and or provide on the same level that I am at. Yeah.
If your availability is your best ability, what does compromise look to you when you're making time?
Yeah, so that's a good question.
The background, go ahead, Zaddy. Did you hear that? let's rewind it.
Or provide on the same level that I am at. Yeah.
If your availability is your best ability, what does compromise look to you when you're making time?
Yeah, so that's a good question. I will be honest, I'm at a point in my life where I'm ready to submit. I'm ready to bow down, serve.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
This is just some nigga talking shit.
This is just some nigga talking shit. And everybody's caught up in all that shit.
She wouldn't have to resort to online dating. If her personality was just so great and she was amazing.
He ready to submit, y'all. At 36, she tired of working. She tired of the weight of the world being on her shoulders. You know? 5 years ago, probably less than 5 years ago, she was bragging on Instagram about how strong and independent she is. And how much of a bad, independent bitch she is. Strong black woman trope. But it's starting to wear her down. And now she's looking to submit if you pay all the bills. She ain't mentioned that, but that's the contingency. I'm ready to submit. Is it a coinky dink that she said it to the white man? I'm willing to submit if you submit the payment for all these bills. That's really what she talking about. She ain't ready to submit to a 50-50, nigga.
Yeah, so that's a good question. I will be honest, I'm at a point in my life where I'm ready to submit. I'm ready to bow down, serve, and I think that right now, what it looks like to me is absolutely making space for a person who is intentional about being with me.
May I?
Sure.
One area of looking at compromise, since you said what you said.
Yeah.
That might mean hypothetically passing up on promotions.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider something like that, given the availability you may be facing? I mean, you see promise on the one end, but then you
Right.
see the pull on the other.
Yeah.
What would you do?
So God is good. I can't get no higher than where I'm at right now, promotion wise. So at that point,
She's brainwashed, dumbed down, emotional, and has no clue as to what she's talking about.
Don't fuck with me, fellas! This ain't my first time.
Shout out to John. He donated another $5. He says it doesn't matter what she's ready to do now. She's on the clearance aisle. Facts. Everybody, shout out John. $10 down, 15 more to go if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Hold on, let me write down some memes. So she says, so he should rephrase the question like, would you, sacrifice something in your career if you had to, let's just say, get demoted, hypothetically, even if you can't get demoted, would you do that to make space and room for a man?
I focused a lot on my career early and I excelled. And so at this point I'm at right now, I'm ready to settle into home life. But any promotion that I pass on at this point would just be quitting.
Okay, so I hear you say you want to be in your submissive soft girl era, right?
Yes!
How would you cater to your man?
I can't speak to that because I'm gonna.
Oh Lord, I know. If she says something intelligent, I'll give her credit for it. But I'm willing. It's gonna be some dumbass shit.
You can't speak to that, fellas. She want to be in her soft girl era. She want to be submissive. She want to be this X, Y, and Z, but she can't speak to it. Make that shit make sense, people. Make it make sense.
Here I am, here I am.
Always gonna love me more than I'm ever gonna love you. And if a man wants to be in my life, he needs to spend his every waking hour thinking of ways on how he needs to convince me that he should even be graced by my presence.
Do a dumb bitch needs translation. I'm ready to be in my soft girl era. I already did the translation a little bit, so I'm ready for you to take over most of the bills, and then I'll submit to you, supposedly. And what? Push out my babies? You're already past geriatric pregnancy. So what the fuck are we talking about? It's just a horrible deal. It's a horrible deal for any of these men. She's ready to serve the white man. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so I hear you say you want to be in your submissive soft girl era, right?
Yes.
How would you cater to your man?
I can't speak to that because I'm gonna intentionally ask him how he wants me to cater to him. I mean, I would do whatever he would like me to do, to be honest. So, at this point,
You got a response for that.
You hear bro in the back say it sound good, baby. And that's exactly what I was thinking.
My nigga.
Hear that one more time. Sound good, baby. I mean, your men, we hip to that game, especially at the convenient age of 36 and not 26 or 16 even. You know?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Emotionally daunting and hurtful when I just keep hitting a wall, you know?
You gotta know when to say when, bitch. Our coochie cutter days are over. Forever 21 was a lie. Say that. Stop playing with yourself.
See if I can find something. Well, let's hear him say this sound good, baby. Let's hear that one more time in HD.
I mean, I would do whatever he would like me to do, to be honest. So, at this point,
You got a response for that. Okay. Let's take some steps back.
Let me see if I can find this man. If y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, we need $15 more. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Lauren, we need $15 more to stay on 2 hours. John has been carrying he's been carrying the weight of the stream. He donated $10 so far. We need 15 more to stay on for 2 hours. How long I've been on? Oh, I've been on about an hour, or a little over an hour. I want to find this one meme real quick. John says there's some truth to that because they call a newly married man a groom for a reason. He's going to spend the first year or two of the marriage grooming his wife to his needs. Yeah, that's how it should be. That's how it should be, man. But what's crazy? I mean, men want their woman to be happy. Look, men, we're the good ones. Don't ever let them trick you that we're not the good ones in this equation. Men naturally want their wife to be happy for 50 years. And we will sacrifice our happiness to make our woman happy. I mean, I won't at this point, and maybe none of the guys here will, but I'm talking about men in general throughout history. Men will spend 50 years sacrificing their happiness to make sure their woman is happy. What percentage of modern women will sacrifice her happiness for 50 years to make sure her man is happy? Exactly. Who's the good person again? Exactly. Let's see if I can find this meme. Oh, this is NBC News. Disc-shaped UAP caught on camera by the military in 2020. And this is NBC News, y'all. Y'all gonna be shocked when y'all find out everything I said about UFOs and UAPs and aliens are real? Is anybody gonna be shocked? We haven't seen James in the chat in a long while. James, where you at? We miss you, and we don't. And it's not just about the $25 donation. We really miss you, man. No. NBC News. Some freaky ass shit. Y'all ready for contact? I've already done the research. It's real. I mean, I could have got duped, but I've done a lot of research. I'm convinced that it's real. I'm not the fuzzy shit. Come on. They got better videos than this, man. They're just giving us the lightweight shit. They got HD, some shit that'll blow your socks off, but they just spoon feeding us. But anyway, let's see. Okay, do y'all know maybe y'all somebody in the chat knows what this is from. It's like a scene, it's like a white lady talking to a white man. It's off a movie or I think it's a newer movie or a newer show or something where she says, "I'll cook for you. I'll make love to you. I can make you so happy." And then the camera go to him and he's just like, "No." Does anybody know where that is from? Cuz that's what type of time she on. I'm trying to see if I can find it. So yeah, $15 more, y'all, or we're gonna get off here pretty soon. I will cook for you. Um, yeah, that's real too. New computer overlord AI. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what I'll find it. Hopefully, I'll be able to find a meme at some point. But whatever. Let's get back into it.
I mean, I would do whatever he would like me to do, to be honest. So, at this point.
You got a response for that? Oh, okay. Let's take some steps back. So we have some pop balloons here, and I know I heard 2 of them. Now, why'd you pop your balloon? Because when I left you, you had your balloon. What happened? What did you hear?
The uncertainty of the submissiveness. Like, are you going to do it one day and then the next day you flipping back? Like, are you going to be team single or are we team together? You know, like it's still flip flop for a little bit.
Yeah, so submission, I believe, is all up to the leader. So I am 100% invested in who my leader is and what that means. He don't want to lead that day, then you may not get a submissive person that day. No, it's a plan.
Bingo.
I told you so.
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Yeah, girl, you done got yourself out. Come on. So what made you pop your balloon for her?
So initially it was the age thing, because you said that you wouldn't compromise, especially when my man over here said like, hey, would you compromise if they had that maturity? You said no way. And obviously the age thing is not going away.
Okay, I must have missed the donation, y'all. I missed the donation. Oh, I missed 2 donations, I think. All right, so Lauren just donated $10. We only need $5 more to stay on 2 hours. This for you, Lauren, and I'm gonna add her. Let me add her. Yeah, she need to learn when to play and when not to play, but she's a goofball. If she haven't learned when to play and when not to play by 36, I don't think she ever gonna learn. So the Rare Bella competition, you're still killing it, Lauren. So you're at 55. You're still in the lead. Yep, conditional femininity, conditional submissiveness is bullshit. So yep, so the Rare Bella competition, Lauren's at 55, Sheila's at 35, Jen's at 40. Pretty close race, people. This for you, Lauren. Everybody shout out Lauren. $5 more to keep me on 2 hours. I know we could do it. Who's gonna put us over the top? Somebody do it. You can do it.
Say they get money, but I can't tell, ho. Yeah, go. You can fuck with me if you wanted to. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. Hey, bitch, I'm a problem. Nobody solve it. You can keep hating, I'm popping regardless. Work to see this since first grade. I been that bitch. You got a girl, but it's cool. I ain't gon' tell her shit. You don't need these little bitches with money. You don't need these little bitches with money. You don't need these little bitches with money. You ain't never fuck with no boss, bitch. I turned you out. When a real one holds you down, baby, you supposed to drink. Stone steps, I got more with gas. Jealousy, let it go. Results could be tragic. I push the beat, not the backseat girl. I push the beat, not the backseat girl.
Greg, put us over the top with $4.99. We on for 2 hours. Let's do it. Let's do it. This for you, Craig.
That's a hard nigga.
It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
You a gangster now. I'm winning any motherfucker where I can't lose.
Yeah, I can't find it. But I mean, at least y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna try to find it. I definitely gotta add that to the memes. When these bitches try to come with that, I'm ready to submit now. Like, I'll cook for you, I'll clean for you, I'll make love to you, I can make you happy, John. And he just like, no. Nice try, bitch. Nice try.
Initially, it was the age thing, because you said that you wouldn't compromise, especially when my man over here said like, hey, would you compromise if they had that maturity? You said no way. And obviously the age thing is not going away. I could grow up in all these things and you still be like, you would just still look at my age. So I just thought it wouldn't make sense to keep this going.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you're too young.
Fair enough. So what made you pop your balloon for her?
Knowing that you are a basketball coach, that's already given me like you are kind of maybe a little aggressive, and then for you to be in a position where you're prepared but doesn't know what that looks like, that's not what I'm looking for in a woman. I want someone who comes knowing how she's gonna be submissive, how she's gonna cater, at least some type of idea.
Okay, you know,
Yeah.
that's fair enough.
I've learned that when you make assumptions, you make a. Thank you.
Don't finish that.
I wouldn't. I don't cuss.
Now, actually, you know what? Can I borrow your toothpick? Can I borrow your toothpick? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Hold on, where to go?
Now, yes, it's getting ready to get real. I'm gonna pass this over to you.
Okay.
Now, you know, you done got yourself popped for whatever reasons, they pop. Now, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty with them. So, what's the first question that you have for these gentlemen? Give me one more.
How many kids do you have?
Come on, come on, come on. How many kids?
I got one, my daughter's 20.
Okay. You have kids?
No, man.
Kids?
No.
With the quickness, I couldn't even get the mic over there.
I was gonna tease and just start counting. Carry the 3 plus 2, 0.
Okay. Now, when
It wasn't that funny bitch in the background. The bitch in the background really trying to get Zaddy attention. It wasn't that funny. Let's hear that again.
kids?
No.
With the quickness, I couldn't even get the mic over there.
I was gonna tease and just start counting. Carry the 3 plus 2, 0.
Okay. Now, when you asked about the kids, are you just asking just to kind of get a feel for the gentleman, or are kids a deal breaker for you?
No, I absolutely love kids. One thing I don't love is ignorant baby mothers. So I don't like drama. I don't like all the back and forth. I appreciate a responsible co-parenting situation. Love that. But just the drama sometimes is too much.
Okay. Now, based on the responses that you've heard from the gentleman, and again, you know, it's a holiday edition and whatnot, out of these 3 balloons, which 2 gentlemen could you find yourself popping? Or would it be all, or perhaps maybe just 1? What are your thoughts? Oh, now, let's sit in this for a minute. You kindly extended your balloons. What made you do that?
Because of my age.
Okay, it's the age.
Okay. But I like to make a challenge. So.
Yeah, it's age. Yeah, it's too young.
But other than that, everything was good though.
Yeah.
You sound sure.
Hold on now, you don't sound sure.
No, all the responses was good, but you never really get to know a person until you lock eyes, be able to sit down with somebody and have really nice interactions. So, yeah.
Okay, now out of the gentlemen that still have their balloons, now, Jay, what question do you have for her? Give me something good now, don't be shy.
What you like to do for fun?
So one of the things I like to do for fun is go to the movies. Alamo has a $7 movie on Tuesdays. I go every Tuesday, try to find a movie, get a drink, watch Moana too. So.
Okay, you got one more question, Jay? Are you good?
No, so I see you in the savings. You like to save. You like to save money.
Oh, I love to save money. But I also like to spend money.
What? I mean, yeah, that's a wifely. Wait, which one do you like? The dude on the far right? Wait, which? You talking about White Zaddy? Are you talking about White Zaddy, Lauren? Anyway, yeah, that's a wifely characteristic. A woman that likes to save money, a woman who like to coupon. But see, women don't get that, man. Talking about how much money you want to spend and how much traveling you want to do and how many 5-star restaurants you want to eat at, that doesn't really entice a man. It doesn't. Talk about how you like to save money, invest money, something like that.
money. But yeah, I do like to save money. I think it's an important tool.
Okay. Now, you still have your balloon. So what question do you have for her?
Okay. Since time was a discriminatory thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does dating you in the first, or how long would you date before you would actually be, I would say, considered of making a decision on marrying him? Assuming that's the priority.
Yeah. Getting married is definitely, I wouldn't say a priority, like it'll make or break me, but it is something that I do strive for. And
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Well, yeah, they always got to throw that little disclaimer out. I mean, it ain't gonna make me or break me, none. I ain't really worried about it, but it is something I strive for. But that's kind of contradictory a little bit. Like, I get that it ain't gonna make you or break you, but if it's something you strive for, why do you need to say that thing before about how it ain't gonna make you or break you? The whole strong black woman thing. Yeah, I agree. King picks. I see what you're saying. People don't people feel a little uncomfortable. Um, they always got to throw that tough shit in there, man. They always got to throw that tough guy shit in there. I mean, it ain't gonna make me or break me. That shit is masculine.
I would say the time wise, I'll be honest, God can do a quick work. Okay? And
God can do a quick work, aka my time running out, and I need to hurry up and get married and push these kids out. Yeah, God could do a quick work. No, don't rush into anything with this washed up woman. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see? Trying to speed rush a family in 10 seconds. Buzzer beater baby and buzzer beater marriage. All to divorce you in 5 years because y'all grew apart. Nah, man. Look, 35 to me, really 25, but let's just switch it up a little bit for tonight. Or let's give a little grace tonight. 35 is the hard limit on marriage for me. I would tell guys don't marry any woman that you wasn't with before 25. But really, 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 like to me, 35 is the hard no on marriage. If you met a chick at 35, nah, 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 nah. Mm-mm. It's a hell.
Hell no!
Push two.
I think at this point, I have enough discernment or wisdom to be able to understand if somebody is actually going to be a suitable partner or not.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're gonna
This
let
is
the
not
camera keep
true.
rolling.
This is not doesn't even make sense.
Let's somebody type in 1423 in the chat. 1423 in the chat. 1423 in the chat. And let's hear what she just said one more time. And then I'm gonna go back to another point.
Enough discernment or wisdom to be able. Yeah, getting married is definitely, I wouldn't say a priority, like it'll make or break me, but it is something that I do strive for. And I would say the time wise, I'll be honest, God can do a quick work. Okay? And I think at this point, I have enough discernment or wisdom to be able to understand if somebody is actually going to be a suitable partner or not. And so it really just varies on the person. However, I'm open to seeing what the Lord can do.
So you have enough discernment to know if a guy's gonna be a suitable partner or not at this point in your life. So what about the 20 years you've been on the dating market that you didn't have the discernment? Just a path of failed relationships, situationships, and trauma. But now at 36, ironically, you got the discernment to know who would be a good partner. What so what by process of elimination? You wouldn't know a good man if he kicked you in the cunt, lady. You've been on the dating market for 20 years, failing at this dating shit when it really ain't that hard for a woman to succeed. Suck a dick, be nice, and don't cause too many problems. That's all it take to keep most men around. And you couldn't do it for 20 years. So why should anybody believe you have discernment, good discernment now? Okay, I want to finish this one up and then we're gonna go to something else, but I don't want to miss nothing. I'm about to go get something to eat. I'll be right back. You know what? I'm about to just play this just to troll y'all. Y'all enjoyed that visual while I was gone?
Now, based on these gentlemen responses, we're down to 2 balloons. We've asked all the questions that we had. You've heard their responses. Now, which one are you picking, or neither?
Why you keep threatening me with this? I don't like that.
Okay. Now we got responses. We're down to 2 balloons. We've asked all the questions that we had. You've heard their responses. Now, which one are you picking, or neither?
Why you keep threatening me with this? I don't like that.
Okay. Now.
My nigga.
That's a hard nigga.
we gotta travel down? Gotta travel down. What made you pop?
More ways than one. It was a detailed question that age. How old?
I'm 36.
At 36, we know ourselves so well that that question would be, hey, I'm dating somebody and I don't want to waste their time more than anything, or mine. I want to know in a year, because in a year I'll be 37. If I'm dating 2 years, that means I'm 38. And you're scaling up the rest of your life with, I love women who play basketball, okay? Block a charge is going to be a charge, offensive foul. That's what it would be. This right here, technical foul. You couldn't detail to me, so in my mind, I didn't want to date for 8 to 10 months and not know where it's going. The Lord can do a work, but I'm looking at the work that you put in.
You got a response?
Yeah, I do have a response. I feel like at this point, yeah, I definitely set my goal to be married. Obviously, I've held out, I haven't had kids. And so one of my goals is to be married, but the Lord says he that finds a wife, so I'm open and available, hence why I'm here. So, that's fine.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, now, Jay, you are still holding, come on up. You're still holding on to your balloon. Now, how are you feeling about Jay?
I feel cool. I kind of, the style is a little, like, why you got on glasses? I want to see your eyes. They're probably beautiful and brown. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I think I'm a little more reserved in the sense. But yeah, Jay cool. I mean.
So Jay, how are you feeling about her?
You dirty bitch! I know a bitch when I see one! Oh!
That's a bitch, okay?
He should have popped. If a woman talking about, I guess he cool, do pop. You don't want any woman who got that type of tone when talking about you. I guess he kind of cool, I suppose. Like, no, bro, pop. Where's your self-esteem, bro?
To your balloon. Now, how are you feeling about Jay?
I feel cool. I kind of, the style is a little, like, why you got on glasses? I want to see your eyes. They're probably beautiful and brown. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I think I'm a little more reserved in the sense. But yeah, Jay cool. I mean.
So Jay, how are you feeling about her?
She sound cool, but undecisive.
Yeah.
Are you ready to deal with a boss?
She got a big call.
What? Am I ready to be with a boss? I'm always ready to be with a boss, depending on how we define that. I think in this generation, what does a boss mean to you is the real question.
Ooh, yes. I run the show. I'm older than you. I run the show. You check in with me. Everything good.
You did say submissive.
You said submissive now. You know they're going to tap in on you on it.
Yeah, I have no problem checking in with nobody, to be honest.
I have no problem checking in with nobody. She's so fake. That statement. So what, you gonna submit to everybody? Like, come on, she just talking. She just had to have a comeback. Anything but yes, daddy, I'll submit. I'll check in with you if it all work out with it, yeah, or something like that. She had to say shit. I don't care though. I don't even care. I'll check in with anyone and everybody. She just said something just to be saying something back. They gotta have a rebuttal, a smart mouth rebuttal.
On you on it.
Yeah, I have no problem checking in with nobody, to be honest. Track my location. But again, what does a boss mean in the sense of outside of controlling me? What does that mean in the world that you present yourself to? Like, how else are you a boss other than controlling your female?
I don't need control. I just need you to work with me. I don't need none of that. If you submissive, you a coach. So you got some aggression, you got a little bit of being a boss in you. So you telling the truth or you submissive?
100% ready to submit.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So Y'all done gone back and forth on me.
Right.
Now,
What y'all think?
y'all done gone back and forth on me. Now, again, we have decisions that have to be made. Is it?
This is just some nigga talking shit. This is just some nigga talking shit. And everybody's caught up in all that shit.
Safe to say that we have a match? Are you interested in Jay? Jay, are you interested in her?
She not gonna pop this balloon.
Ooh, now you know Jay got confidence now. He said you're not popping on him. Is he right? Is he right?
I think there's a difference. There's a very big difference between confidence, but back to the question is, how else, when I ask, how else are you able to present as a boss in reality outside of the relationship? He didn't necessarily answer the question, so.
I'm so sorry.
Let's move on. It's just they're undateable. B-dubs are undateable. I'm sorry. The ones that are dateable, they with somebody, point blank. It's just that simple. I want to do this one. We're gonna do it. I'm interested to see what she's gonna talk about. I do kind of prefer Melly. I want to see Melly cute ass, but I don't know. I don't know, y'all. All right, fuck it. We'll still get to Melly. Eventually, we're gonna get to a Melly. But hey, if somebody want to skip this to decide what we do next, $10 skip fee. Can we get the likes up? And 20 more minutes left. So I might stay on a little longer. We'll see. But $10 skip fee. And y'all could split the skip fee. So if you want to donate towards the skip fee for us to skip Kendra, 2 5s or 110, whatever, and we'll skip this and do whatever y'all decide. But if you donate for the skip fee, let me know it's for the skip fee.
All right, Monica, let me get my pen. Ooh, child, where's my pen? All right, where you calling me from?
The good old state of Georgia.
Oh, this is so much better. So it was your computer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
I'm 54.
50?
The older woman just, they'll say either she hit the wall, or they'll say things like she just set in her ways. They'll say things like, she too aggressive, she too assertive, things like that. Try to act like this woman in her 40s and 50s is no good, basically. Like she's inferior because she's set in her ways. She doesn't want to change. She doesn't want to let a man lead.
Yes.
They don't want a woman their age because they know darn well a woman their age is not going to tolerate nor endure their nonsense.
Oh, yeah, right. God. You tell someone you're single and you look good, I'm riding around and I got a drop top for the summer, a truck for the winter, the work truck out front, and folks is looking at the outside like, why is she single? Why does she not? There's nothing wrong with being single. I'm single, sexy, happy, living and enjoying life. And when the right one comes along, by the grace of God, I'll know it and we'll move ahead from there.
Okay. This is so much better. So it was your computer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
I'm 54.
54. And what do you do for a living?
I'm retired.
Okay. You have any kids?
I have 2 grown children.
How old are your grown children?
I have a son that's 24 years old. He's still living in New Jersey. And I have a daughter that's going to college here in Georgia.
Okay. How old is your daughter?
She's 19.
19, 24 and 19. Both by the same man?
I was married for 16 years, and that's my daughter. And my son is from my previous relationship for that.
So when did you get divorced?
In 2021.
Got you. And what's your zodiac sign?
Ma'am. See, I need y'all help. Let's go back. I got a little confused. Let's go back, man. Let's do the math. Previous relationship. Her daughter is from. Let's go back. Y'all, maybe y'all can help me. $10 for the skip fee.
Let me get my pen. Ooh, child, where's my pen? All right. Where you calling me from?
The good old state of Georgia.
Oh, this is so much better. So it was your computer.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 54.
54. And what do you do for a living?
I'm retired.
Okay. You have any kids?
I have 2 grown children.
How old are your grown children?
I have a son that's 24 years old. He's
So let's start there. She has a son that's 24 and she's 54. She had a kid at 30. So that's a little suspicious. You had your first kid at 30. Let's break it down. She had her first kid at 30 out of wedlock. 30 is too old to have an out of wedlock kid. You know better at 30. Your brain fully developed. There's no excuse. You wasn't 18, 16, 19, 21, 22. You know good and damn well you ain't supposed to become a single mom at at 30. So that's a huge red flag right there. Baby out of wedlock at 30. And then she got married supposedly after that, after becoming a single mother at 30 to legitimize her life. You know what I say? They just need that marriage under their belt. It don't got to be a long marriage. It could be a year marriage, a 2-year marriage. Longest, when people say, "Oh, you got any kids?" Yeah, I got 2 kids. Oh, were you ever married? Yeah, I was married. Because then most people aren't going to dig anymore. I mean, this is a show, so obviously Kendra has her set questions. But if she just out and about and somebody say, "Oh, are you married?" "Oh, no, I was married." "You got any kids?" "Yeah, 2 kids." People are just gonna assume that she got married in her early 20s and had 2 kids with her husband, when that's not the case.
still living in New Jersey, and I have a daughter that's going to school, college here in Georgia.
Okay. How old is your daughter?
She's 19.
19, 24 and 19. Both by the same man?
I was married for 16 years, and that's my daughter, and my son is from my previous
Gotcha.
relationship for that.
All right, let's do some math. Let's do some math, y'all. Where my wrench is at? I mean, I'll give her credit for being married. Most black women won't get married, so we'll give her credit. We'll give her credit for that.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh?
So she became a single mother out of wedlock at 30, and then found a sucker to come clean up her mess. And they were married for 16 years, so I'll give her credit for that. Most single mothers aren't going to make it to a 16-year wedding anniversary. Yeah, most black baby mamas are never going to have a 16-year wedding anniversary. So we'll give her credit.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh?
So help me do some math, wrenches. So she got divorced in 2021 after 16 years of marriage. Okay. So somebody help me out. So if she was married for 16 years, okay, and got divorced in 21, 2021. So that's 5, right? So she got married in 2005. Here's the math question, kids. I'm just playing. Here's the math questions, class. How old was this woman when she got married? She's 54 now in 2025. She got married in 2005. How old was she in 2005? If she's 54, or I should know this off the top of my head. She's 54 in 2025. So she was 34 in 2005 when she got married. 4 years after she became a single mother at 30. Married at 34 and had a kid shortly after. So in a sense, she hit the jackpot. She found a sucker to clean her life up at 34. They were married for 16 years, and she should have stayed with her damn husband. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it she should have stayed with her damn husband. I don't know what she thought was going to be on the dating market. See, here's my thing. I said this before. As a woman, especially over 40, when you make the decision to divorce your husband, it should be with the mindset that it's a strong possibility I'm never gonna find anyone again. But this marriage is so horrible, I'm willing to risk never having another companion for the rest of my life. That should be the mentality of every 40-plus-year-old woman who files for divorce. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, Jen. A lot of these women just really want to talk to Kendra. For sure. Definitely. But like, yeah, if you filing for divorce as a 40-plus-year-old woman with kids, you need to be filing that divorce like, look, this is so horrible. I'm fine if I never meet anyone again, but I got to get out of this. That should be the mentality. If not, so it shouldn't be no, 54-year-old women who file for divorce after 16 years with 2 kids on Kendra G. It would eliminate this, what we're looking at right now.
When did you get divorced?
In 2021.
Gotcha. And what's your zodiac sign?
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Monica, Georgia, 54, Scorpio, is retired, mom to 2 grown children. She was once married. What kind of man you looking for, Monica?
Oh Lord, I know it. If she says something intelligent, I'll give her credit for it. But I'm willing. It's gonna be some dumbass shit.
'54 Scorpio, is retired, mom to 2 grown children. She was once married. What kind of man you looking for, Monica?
God fearing. I'm taking bets for what's the first thing she's gonna say. Either God fearing, a man who's not a liar, or let's see, God fearing, someone who's not a liar, or someone who doesn't play games. These are my guesses. God fearing, not a liar, or she's gonna say someone who doesn't play games, or she's gonna say like somebody who's intentional. For the 5th one, we'll say loyal. Yeah, one of those 5.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Monica, Georgia, 54, Scorpio, is retired, mom to 2 grown children. She was once married. What kind of man you looking for, Monica?
I just relocated not too long ago from New Jersey. So after my divorce, I took some time out just to chill until I got down here. And I want someone that I can actually have an intelligent conversation with. I don't want someone with a whole bunch of baby mama drama because I don't have any drama in my life. I would like a professional man.
No way. No how. Ah, youngster.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh?
I thought I had her, but she said someone to have an intellectual conversation with. So she beat us. She beat us. But she wants a professional man, y'all. A professional man.
I don't need to. Why would I? Well, how stupid would it be for R. Kelly?
Ma'am, you ain't getting no money, baby. I'm sorry. You ain't getting no man with no money. See, this is just when I say this stuff, I'm not trying to be mean. You're a 54-year-old woman. You don't have any youth. Wait, what the? Oh, I thought that was. I was about to say, is Kendra getting abused? I seen like it looked like some whelps on her arm, on her left arm, like somebody was whipping her with a fucking switch. But I'm guessing that's hair. Maybe that's her spread around weave. Well, yeah, like Khalil says, the thing is, women aren't intellectual facts. They would like to think they are. It's all in their head. I mean, some women are intellectual, but not most. I mean, let's just keep it real. I mean, to be fair, most men aren't particularly intellectual, but damn sure not most women. But listen, man, this is her nice way of trying to say you gotta have that coin, you gotta have a bag. She's at least she's being more classy about it, I guess. Um, Talking about I need a professional man. No, ma'am, you're not getting Tyrone in a suit with who work on Wall Street. No, ma'am. Let's pull up. Let's pull up what she qualified for. Hmm. She's 54, so she's gonna want 45. I can't. I hope Kendra don't forget to ask her what the age range is. She's gonna want 45 to about 60. One thing we know about these women in their 50s, you hardly hear them say. Every once in a while, you hardly hear them say like if she's 55. Rarely do we almost never hear 70 for men. You'll never hear 70, and you'll rarely ever hear even past 60, even if they're 55. If they're 55, they'll usually say, "I'll go 48 to 60." Like they don't want to get up there to retirement age. But let's just I'm gonna go 45. If she's realistic, we'll go 45 to 65. But in actuality, her dating pool is. So what should we do? Should we do the dating pool that she thinks she in, or that she thinks she could get, or what's real? Let me know. What should we do? Should we put in what's real or what she thinks she can get? 'Cause I'm trying to think. Like, let's put in what's real. Let's put in what's real. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt and say her age to 75. That's me being nice. Exclude married. She probably want black, but I'll just give her the benefit of the doubt and say any shade. We ain't doing the height thing. 5'9". Um, we not doing the exclude obese thing, so I'm really trying to help her out. Um, she might be able to find just the average man. I'll give her 60. She don't really qualify for 60, but fuck, I'll give her about 60. So yeah. Is this a top? Like, think about it. Is this a top 4.2% 54-year-old woman? Is it? You gotta ask yourself.
I don't I don't want someone with a whole bunch of baby mama drama because I don't have any drama in my life. Um, I would like a professional man. You don't have to be rich, but you definitely have to meet me at the table I'm sitting at.
Fight for my life. Why, how stupid would I be to do that? Is this camera on me? Yes. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to, love me if you want, but just use your common sense.
I have to be rich, but you definitely have to meet me.
Kendra face. Look at Kendra face. She like, lady, what the fuck are you? What kind of crazy shit is you about to say? Bitch, you know you don't qualify for what you about to say, girl. That's the look Kendra got on. That's that cringe. Like, oh my goodness. That's that cringe face. That one's so good. It might be that's a meme, but I ain't gonna make it a meme, but that's a meme.
At the table I'm sitting at.
Okay, well, let's get there. You done brought it up. So what is the minimum salary to meet you at the table?
150,000.
I know you're fed up, ladies, but keep your head up.
Oh my God. That's stupid, guys. Is this camera on me? Yes.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Are you retarded?
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
I need that money. I need this.
I'm only burning my half. All you care about is money.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Whatever she's into, you know.
Everybody can't go to college.
Let me tell you something right now. It don't work that way. Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh?
Goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, Charles Robinson. Did I play a meme with somebody named Charles Robinson? Which one? I'm forgetting which ones I played. Which one is Charles Robinson? Anyway, I gotta play this one more time for this lady.
You tell someone you're single and you look good, I'm riding around and I got a drop top for the summer, a truck for the winter, you know, the work truck out front, and folks is looking at the outside like, why is she single? Why does she got? There's nothing wrong with being single. I'm single, sexy, happy, living and enjoying life. And when the right one comes along, by the grace of God, I'll know it and we'll move ahead from there.
Okay. Table.
150,000. Yeah.
Big money, Monica said. Don't play with me. So if you make less than 150K, don't reach out to you.
I've hustled all my life. Like, I worked hard. My kids know about hard work. So I respect a very strong man, hardworking man. And who is just, trying to be his very best instead of just, being complacent and settling.
Here we go. Ma'am, you don't qualify for a man doing his very best. And you talking about settling, you are the settle. Like,
I'm coming. I want my money right now.
I'll get your money. Don't worry.
The arrangement is over.
No kidding. No kidding!
I got this for you, ma'am. I got this for you.
This concept of I can do better, bitch, at least 85% of men who approached women were really out of the woman's league. For the only thing that kept the woman in a league was because she looked a little cute and she might suck a dick. That was it. At least 85% of men who have approached 100% of women were out of the woman's league. For real. Like on some real shit, not just looking cute for that 5 minutes, but on some real, like on character levels, intellect levels, the man's out of her league.
It's just something about that rubs me the wrong way.
Where this man at? Where this man? God, where the hell this man? God, is he under my wig, child? Is he under my wig? He's somewhere. Is he in where? Where this man? Where he at? How long you been single for, Mom?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Ma'am, you would be the settle. Nobody cares what a 54-year-old woman respects. They never feel like their value lessens. I'm not even gonna say it again. I'll say it again. Look, men don't care about how hard you work and what you accomplished, and if you own your own home, or even if you do make 150K, which you probably don't. Let's be real. Let's be real. People who make 150K ain't really pressed about their partner making 150K. They straight. They gonna be straight. They got their retirement set up. They ain't really that pressed about a man making 150K. Because what do we need to make 150K for? You 54. And you already retired. I was gonna say saving for retirement. You already retired. So it's really a testament to their poor character that in so many words they're saying, I can't respect a human male unless he makes more money than me. And it's sickening.
So if he doesn't make 150K, should he not reach out to you?
You have to make at least six figures because I have, I like nice things. I like.
Nobody's taking a 54-year-old woman on rodeo unless she's been married to him for 20 and 30 years. No man, No 55, 60-year-old man who can travel and do all this is trying to do it with a new 54-year-old. Maybe a 54-year-old that he's been with for years, but not a new 54-year-old. Why would he do it? He can get some new young fly thing when he land. Why do he want some 54-year-old woman with a bad wig cramping his style on vacation? If he got the money to trick, he's going to trick it on a 34-year-old. At worst. He could just be sugar daddy. There's plenty of 20-year-olds who need $1,000 who smile and pretend like they like him and suck his pickle for $1,000 a week. Why would I trick it off on a 54-year-old woman with a bad wig? Why? I just need answers from her.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So even if you want to just be a lady of the night, maximize it.
How she gonna know you love her if you're not buying bags? And I'm gonna just say it because it needs to be said. That woman is not a gold digger. She just wants a man with a lot of money who buy her things when she wants them. Is that a crime? If it was a crime, I'd dial 911.
See how time fly. The underdogs on top, and I'm gonna shine, homie, until my heart stops.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh?
She still thinks that just because she's still getting likes, I still got it. Bitch, no, you don't. Because if you got it, you would get what you want.
Listen, don't make a scene, all right?
I want to talk to that fucking bitch.
Hey, be fucking nice. Don't fuck up in here.
I want to make some extra money on the side. That's my business, not yours. It's your business.
This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
Where is she getting this idea that she'd even make a good partner?
I want to make some extra money on the side. That's my business, not yours. It's your business.
You have to make at least 6 figures because I have, I like nice things. I like nice fine dining, but I do sometimes like to sit at home. I know how to cook, but I want to go out. And men today, I find that they don't date. They don't date. I guess they just want to, just hang out or sit around, but they don't. I feel like you have to date someone to get to know them really good in different environments.
So here's the thing, men date. The question is, are you attracting the men that want to date?
You know what?
Because they don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like you.
Thank you, Kendra. Kendra has been fed up in 2025. I'll admit. End of 2024, into 2025. The video, I think one of my biggest videos to date was the video when I was roasting the lady with the Lilo and Stitch hoodie, and Kendra went in on sis. She went in almost to the point where I almost felt bad for the delusional, dyke looking lady, but Kendra went in like. But okay, thank you, Kendra, for at least giving a little pushback. What up, Ricardo? Like, yeah, there's men out there that date, but are you attracting the men that date? Great pushback, Kendra. I'll give you that.
I feel like you have to date someone to get to know them really good in different environments.
So
You
here's the thing: men date. The question is, are you attracting the men that want to date?
You know what? I'm not looking as hard, and because I don't know my way around here that well, I'm just a little bit, just closed off a bit.
Okay. So just to be
Right.
What you mean to say is all the niggas you up with ain't shit.
You just saying anything now, ho.
Looking as hard, and because I don't know my way around here that well, I'm just a little bit, just closed off a bit.
okay. So just to be clear, because you didn't really answer my question, so he has to make at least 100K or don't reach out.
Yeah, at least 6 figures, yeah.
Okay. All right. What are your deal breakers?
I don't want a smoker. I don't want a man that you have to have at least at the minimum a bachelor's degree. I don't.
Oh no! Oh.
Like, what? What? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What niggas fire out you, nigga? Shut the fuck up.
Not a chance in hell, Brett. Zero. You've already made up your mind. Absolutely.
You know that anger you get when you deal with like a person that's just completely stupid? What's wrong with your brain? Like why do you not see what you are? Like, and I get there with women, I truly do.
Or, here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the up.
She's a pretentious cunt. She's a delusional, pretentious cunt. Like she went too far with that. I mean, we used to the 100K delusion, but now you got to have a certain degree to get an old grandma with a bad wig and a false sense of reality.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
That you have to have at least at the minimum a bachelor's degree. I don't want anyone that doesn't have at least a bachelor's degree.
Okay.
I don't. I think did I say the smoking? I don't do smoking. I don't like smoking. I don't want you to do smoking. And I don't want anyone who have very young children. I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to just get up and go. So.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And should he look a certain way?
He has to be attracted to me, and I have to be attracted to him. For it to work.
When did you get divorced? Years ago?
2021, and it would have probably been sooner, but
Shout out to Kendra Face again when she found out it was just 2021. She thinking yo ass should have stayed with that man. Let's see that facial expression again.
I have to be attracted to him, for it to work.
When did you get divorced? Years ago?
2021, and it would have probably been sooner, but COVID, around that COVID time, so you had to wait.
Okay.
But 2021.
All right, we already did the money questions. We got that out the way. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, let's see. I have my house thing on that I wear around the house. So let's see here. I don't know if you could see.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, we see you, girl.
That's none of your business. I told you I was fat.
Oh, okay. We don't play that shit on my channel. You get your big fat ass on somewhere then. I don't deal with you big sassy ass broads.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
She's standing up there looking like a swollen Satan. Oh, God.
Black dress. So Monica, you are in Georgia. You're 54. What's the age range you want to date?
Okay, let's play guess the age range. Oh, she's a snooty, pretentious bitch. I already know. She's gonna look. She's 54. I'm gonna say 45 to 60. I'm going 45 to 60. I'm gonna let some guesses come in, but yeah, I'm going 45 to 60. What y'all think? Let me know something in the live chat. From 45 to 60, y'all. Jen said 50 to 65. I'm willing to bet. I'll bet anything. She's going something 40. I'll admit to being wrong, but I'm willing to bet anything. She's going 40 something, 48, 40 something, and I'm willing to almost bet anything she's not gonna go to 65. So if anything, it's definitely she's not going to 65. I'm willing to bet that, and I'm willing to bet she says something in the 40s. So even if she say 50 to 60, she might say 50 to 62, 50 to 63. But I feel strongly that the number 65 ain't gonna come out of her mouth, and the number 50 something ain't gonna come out of her mouth. But we'll see. We'll see.
Just so you know, I was in your app and I kept getting a lot of men that were in their 30s. I will not date anyone in their 30s.
They wanted a sugar mama.
Not me. It won't be me.
Okay.
But I prefer someone that's if not my age, like 55 to 60.
Older.
I told you so.
What did I tell you? I was half right. She said 55. She thinks she has the luxury to have a 5-year range, 55 to 60. But I told you she wasn't going nowhere near 65. I told you she wasn't going to touch 65. This woman said 55 to 60.
What an am I right?
This woman thinks she's too good for a 65-year-old, 70-year-old at 54. Oh my, a 5. She thinks she has the luxury of having a 5-year dating range, 55 to 60. You know what? We got to go back to this. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. 55. Well, we'll go 54 to 60. Not married. Any shade. We'll just go 5'9", average height. We won't do the obese thing, but he got to at least make 100K. Is this a top 2.3% 54-year-old woman? Even if it was, this man is going to get something in their 40s, period. A top 2.3% 50 to 55 to 60-year-old man, if he's looking to date something serious, at least something 45. Something in the 40s for sure. For sure.
And if you're 60, you have to be a very active 60-year-old because I'm very hyper. I'm 54, but I probably act more like I'm 35.
Huh?
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
None of them believe you. And if they were in your face, they would look like this. That's how people will look at you if you were telling them that face to face.
like a real one. Nobody believes you.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh?
Active 60-year-old because I'm very hyper. I'm 54, but I probably act more like I'm 35.
Okay. So if you're in the 60s, you have to be.
You can't be grandpa wanting to sit in the couch. I'm not going to do that.
Okay, not gonna do that. Okay, she's not gonna do that. Okay, fair enough. When was your last relationship, Monica?
To be honest with you, after my divorce, I didn't engage in any relationship because I knew I was relocating down here. So since I've been down here, I went on quite a few dates. So I guess my last, the one that you normally ask, the next question.
Which you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but that's on you.
But that's the only like relationship I've had. It's been about, a little under a year. Yeah.
Was it a relationship or was it a situationship?
I didn't want to settle, so.
It's not answering the question. He didn't settle for you. See, they're always gonna paint it like they were the big boss in it, and they decided not to f with the guy. No, the guy didn't want to commit to you. Most of the time, women aren't gonna give their body to a man they would never give a chance in a relationship. Most of these women are having sex with guys they actually want to be in a relationship with, but the guy don't want to be in a relationship with them, so they got to act like they ain't want it anyway. But they were the decision maker. I didn't want to settle. No, he didn't want to settle for you. That's why all he would give you is sausage. They always want to feel like they were the one in power. But they always want to feel like they were the one in power. She didn't ask you if you didn't want to settle. Was it a relationship or a situationship? You can't even get the average man with this attitude.
I didn't want to settle, so that was that.
Okay, the question was it a relationship or was it a situationship?
It was a relationship on one end, and it was a situationship for me because I didn't.
That don't even make sense. It was a relationship on his end, but a situationship on your end. These word games are getting crazy, bro. These were this is one of the worst ones. And that's a I mean, it might not be one of the worst. This is bad. This is bad.
Or was it a situationship?
It was a relationship on one end, and it was a situationship for me because I didn't.
Then it
If
wasn't
that-
a
if that
relationship, it was
makes
a
sense.
situationship.
If
A
that makes sense.
relationship is you guys both agree
Right.
that you're exclusive. Did you guys both
No,
agree?
we were exclusive. We were. Hmm?
Okay, so
But
you
I
had just
as we were going on in the relationship or a situationship, whatever, I didn't. It wasn't something I wanted to continue with. So.
So what made it a situationship versus a relationship?
I think it probably could have been a relationship, but there were some things that, or behavior that I didn't like, and I didn't continue it for it. So I guess I should say that.
Okay.
I didn't continue it. So.
And that ended when?
October of last year.
And how old was he?
57.
Okay, gotcha.
57.
And what are 3 flaws you have to work on, Monica?
I'm a bit of a perfectionist.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
How do you lack so much self-awareness that you don't see how stupid all of this is?
You won't have a man because a man can't be a man when he's saddled down up to his neck in debt with a dissatisfied woman who don't give a damn. She want more and more and more. Let me tell you something, woman.
You know, sometimes we get so wrapped up in how a problem bothers us, we don't see what the problem really is.
7.
And what are 3 flaws you have to work on, Monica?
I'm a bit of a perfectionist. When I do things, I want it done like exactly right, and that's not how the world works. You know, um, I guess like in the house, like I'm a neat freak. Like I don't, I just don't like dirty stuff. I don't like anything dirty. I can be, and the perfectionist part is I treat people very nicely. I'm very respectful.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're gonna
This
let
is
the
not
camera keep
true.
rolling.
This
Because I be feeling like everybody lying.
You lying.
I've never done anything remotely wrong in my life ever.
But sometimes I expect people to be the way I am, and that's not how the world works. Not everyone is like that. And I would say I can be a little bit more patient.
Okay.
Mhm.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Well, I got my stuff together. I am an excellent cook. I have always been a great mom. I get along with just about anyone. I guess I'm one of the girls that you could take around your friends, your, mom. I'm not clingy.
Like what? What?
Right.
I'm one of the girls that you could take around your friends, your, mom. I'm not clingy. I'm okay if you go hang out with your friends, you know. And I'm fun. I'm fun. I love to do fun things. Bowling, like the top golf, I like the race car driving and all the fun stuff.
Ooh, okay. So we got Monica, Georgia, makes 150K. Make sure you make her requirement is make 150K, bare minimum 100K.
Yeah.
54, Scorpio mom. She was married. Do you want to get married again?
Yeah, I do. I want to date with.
No way. No how. Youngster. That is not going to happen.
The purpose. So I just, I'm not going to be, around doing a whole bunch of stuff. I want one decent guy who is very respectful, but a strong man who's confident.
Do you want to share why you got a divorce?
I would say weak and untrustworthy.
What? What are you talking about?
Your ex-husband.
Yes.
So what was the things that you did wrong in the marriage?
Kendra, are you gonna start asking that? Did you do anything wrong in the marriage? Come on, yeah, Kendra, please. It's time. It's time. Even Kendra's getting tired of the bullshit. You women never do anything wrong. It's always the guy. Like, yeah, what did you do wrong in the marriage?
I stayed too long.
So so you were perfect and he was the only.
No, it wasn't that I was perfect. The one thing I would never do and have never done is cheat. So there you have it.
That's fair. Listen, that's fair. So we know. So basically, your ex-husband is the one that ruined the marriage.
Right, because I will say this: he tried to, and I probably should have left when I was supposed to, but the children were young, so I kind of stayed for them, which no one should probably ever do.
No, everybody should do that. Kendra even looked like, wait, I don't know about that. No, you should stay for the children. Everything ain't about you. Come on, Kendra. You almost was there, Kendra. Like, I understand, ma'am, that you didn't cheat, but can you tell me something you did wrong in the marriage? I know you didn't cheat. That's good, but what did you do wrong?
But it is what it is.
Okay. Well, fair enough. We're past that. All right. So you would desire to get married again?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Let's do it, Monica. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
I was, but I told you the 30-year-olds and the Africans who are all engineers. It was crazy.
Yeah. So now we have video verification, but you can only share the dating app profile. You can't share anything else. So that's the only way the guy watching can reach out to you.
Okay. I'll sign back on because it's in my subscription in the phone, so I'll be able to.
Well, this would have been a wonderful time for you to share it with the men watching that would fit. What, do you remember your name at all?
It's probably Monica C, I think.
Monica is a very popular name. So
I know, but I think I had a picture.
There's a lot of Monicas. You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta know your username, because there's probably like 200 Monicas. If you figure it out, let us know and I'll add it to your highlight video.
Okay. Thank you, Kendra.
You're welcome. Bye, baby.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Almost, Kendra. You almost held her accountable. Maybe one day. No, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think Kendra liked her. Yeah, you're right. But y'all follow me on Rumble, join the membership. Did I do another exclusive? I did do another exclusive. So I did 2 exclusive live streams this weekend. If you want access to those and all the ones in the future and in the past, join the membership, link in the description. Check out merch, link in the description. I got new merch up. I'll see you guys tomorrow night between 6 and 8 p.m. Central Time like usual. It's usually closer to 7 p.m. Central Time than anything else. It's usually closer to 7 than it is to 6 or 8. But yeah, between 6 and 8 Central Time tomorrow. Hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Thanks to everybody that donated. Hit the like button on your way out. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. He's going to ask you about that shit when you meet him. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play asshole on the internet. And I have never, like this woman we just looked at, I have never done anything remotely wrong my entire life, ever.